Welcome back, everyone. Going into the final hour here of Court of Swords. Adam, what's up?
Well, you're following your new rock gnome friend, and he has led you through the woods on a merry adventure. And for the most part, I think that you're just seeing like the usual, like a bamboo forest, rocky ground, kind of like you're slowly making your way in the direction that both he and your internal compass are leading you. And you come across a clearing that looks like it contained a stone building of some kind in the past, maybe in better shape than you would expect in this area. It's very shadowy. Lots of bigger trees here, less of the like shooty kind of bamboo, more big trees. There's a tree growing right up through the side of this ancient like house or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. And he stops at the edge of the clearing and turns and says to you, because his mouth is full of cloth. So,
Before I ungag him, let's scout a little bit. I think we like circle around just to get a view of all the sides of the building before we, just to see if we see anything out of the ordinary, like about this place.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you can make an investigation check if you want to like take. It would like the clearing itself is quite large. So if you want to get a good like look around, it'll take probably a few hours of searching through all the like nearby woods. But that's okay. You can do that. It's still early in the day yet.
Do you guys want to do that or just talk to him?
I'm okay with searching.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we as a group start searching around the perimeter, looking to see if we see anything out suspicious, tracks. Anything.
I mean, I can probably speed that up with my hawk a little bit, right?
You can have advantage on yours with the hawk for sure.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, let's have you scout with the hawk first. It'll be easiest.
So is that investigation or perception?
It'll be investigation, but I'll allow you to use the hawk for advantage.
All right.
Everybody can make an investigation check.
18.
Nice. Holy shit. That's a good zero.
What do I see, Adam? What do I know about this place?
I mean,
what does Dan see?
I got the zero. I'm just so used to rolling fucking ones today.
Raziel and Volnak, you got a pretty good handle on shit, but Azrael.
As I'm trying to search, this little creature just keeps yanking me, and I have to keep yanking him back, and he's just.
I think at one point you're like searching, and the rock gnome has managed to like undo his pants, and is like peeing on your boot. And you look down, you look over at him, and he just kind of looks at you like, "We gotta go."
Right. Well, what do me and Max?
Well,
see?
that's happening. So there's no like unusual life forms, no strange creatures, no signs of arcane evil. Like the place seems pretty quiet. There's a placidity to it. Almost like the birds are chirping, but quietly. There's something sort of calming about this whole space, and you're not sure why, but it feels safe to you. There's also like I said, you rolled well, so there's no evidence here of an ambush or a trap.
Okay. Yeah, I come back to Azrael fidgeting with the captive creature, and say, seems okay. I don't see any evidence of a trap.
All right. Well,
if you want to hear what he says, go for it. We'll knock him out immediately if he starts to speak now.
Do that trick you did in the bar with the bandit, if you remember. Friends. Cast friends on him.
I look at him and say, do you just divulge secrets to anyone? Please don't tell everyone about...
I like
that this is the awkward moment at which Olnek realizes that at some point in the past... Wait, I lent you $40. Damn it.
I'm just like, I just kind of like shake my head and say like, really? And then
I give you a look like this thing's not going to be alive much longer.
Yeah, I speak directly into your head and say, Volnak doesn't know about that. I would like to keep it that way, please. and then give
What
him like
exactly are you talking about?
nothing at all, nothing. And then I just like put the makeup smear on my face and stare at. And
You're talking into my mind.
I was, yeah.
Yeah, I tell you back. Just get information out of this thing, and then we're gonna dispose of it.
Fair enough. And then I smear the makeup on my face and cast friends on the creature.
Okay. All right. So it gives you advantage on.
Yeah, I can roll the spell.
Okay. Yeah, please do. Perfect. Okay. So you have advantage on all charisma checks for the duration of the next minute. Yeah, so he just kind of like got his head cocked, like looking at you, like wondering what you're doing, and he doesn't realize that he's suddenly become more friendly towards you.
And then I continue this conversation like, what do you wish to know towards Azrael?
Is the tunnel in there, and what can we expect to find inside the tunnel?
Is this tunnel inside here, and what can we expect? Snot.
He mumbles through the
Oh,
gag.
right. I'm sorry. And then I just stare at him, and like my voice goes straight inside his head.
Okay. We should check. I just want to double check that this is a two-way thing. We've been assuming that it is, but I never actually looked.
It's on page 110. It's called... I mean, I have the whole thing printed out, so I can just read it. You can telepathically speak to any creature you can see within 30 feet of you. You don't need to share language with the creature, but it must be able to understand at least one language. So I guess the keyword there would be speak, and that implies a two-way conversation? I don't know.
I mean, you speak with would imply two-way. Speak to is one way, right? Like,
I suppose, yeah.
yeah, I see what you're saying, but I think it would say they can speak back. I think you can just say things into people's minds.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then I guess I turn to Azrael and say, we need to ungag him for a conversation.
Right. I slowly remove the gag off his mouth.
Okay, so you're coughs a couple of times. And he looks at you and he's like, you give me a little warning the next time you shove that in my mouth. I think I have pubic lice in my teeth.
The question, please?
And he looks over at you and he's like, what did you want to know? And he like kind of like looks at you obsequiously and kind of like flutters his eyelashes.
Is the entrance right here, and is there a trap inside for us? What is waiting for us?
Oh, yes. Well, you see that tree there? And there's this like big tree that's growing up out of that. And it looks dead. Like the tree has no leaves. It's just a big giant like wooden trunk.
Yeah.
He says, there's a tunnel below the tree and several traps. Traps whose disarming only I know. There are many mechanisms to adjust. And he looks over his shoulder and he's like, and as adept as I'm sure your friends are at twiddling knobs, I'm the only one that knows the correct sequence. So dangerous to go without me.
Well, surely you would tell your friend the secrets of these knobs, would you not?
And he kind of like quirks his head at you. Make a roll. Let's try to persuade.
Volak's just watching this right now, very intently.
Persuasion 15.
Okay. Yeah. So he nods. He's like, well, of course. But I mean, I wouldn't want to say it out here where these fools can hear us. And he looks around. He's like, there's some bushes over there. Why don't we come over there with me and I'll whisper it to you.
I look up to the others and say, I believe I'll be going over here with my friend, if that is okay with you.
All right.
That's what you did in the bar. I understand now.
I'll loosen the rope enough for him to get to the bush.
Okay. So you just like lead him out.
Yeah.
All right. So you're standing like 40 feet away from. So he like comes around to the other side. And so he says, he's like, come here. I gesture. I guess he doesn't. He like nods for you to like kneel down so he can like whisper in your ear.
I kneel down.
Okay. Yeah. He like nuzzles up near you. And he smells
maybe I stop like halfway and say, if this is another one of your tricks, you won't be living very long, friend. And then I get closer to him again.
Yeah. And he looks at you and he's like, I mean, those two jokers, I'd kill them in their sleep with one hand if I could, but not you. I think we have an understanding, you and I. The Rock Gnome King would love to meet you. You're his kind of people. And you lean in. He's like, I'm going to tell you how to disarm the traps. And he starts to whisper in your ear. He's like, so the first thing you do, and he like talks about like there's different branches you have to twist and like how to open the trap and like what cobblestones are trapped. And when he's done, he's like, think you can remember all that?
No. And I hand him a piece of paper and say, that's why you're going to write it all down for me. Or perhaps recite it just as you did.
He's like got his hands. He's like shakes his head and he's like, you know, my mother told me never to make friends with idiots, but here I am.
An idiot would not write it down. An idiot would try to remember, friend. Now, please recite. I try to start jotting down notes.
Yeah, and so he looks down at the paper and he's like, okay, no, yeah, 2 degrees clockwise, no, counterclockwise, yeah, and then press the third one, and he like diagrams it out for you. So you have this kind of like arcane drawing of like piles with different sigils on them, and like a tree with some knots and branches that you have to like bop it and twist it to like make it work.
Pop it.
And then before the duration, which is concentration of 1 minute. Well,
yeah, it's a minute. So
yeah, a minute. So before that like ends, or would it take up the entire time? Can I get one more
that
question?
would be the whole thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he finishes, and then he kind of blinks a couple of times and looks at it, and he looks at you, and he's like, "What? You ass? What did you do to me?" And he like pulls.
I just
suddenly, Azrael, you feel the line go taut
back to me as soon as
so he gets yanked out of the bush, and you're dragging him on his butt, and his like trousers come off and get tangled around his legs, and he's just shouting at Raziel like, "You no good, flea bitten piece of garbage! I'll eat you! I'll eat you and shit you out, and I'll eat you again!" And he's just like screaming at you as you get dragged along the.
You'll eat your own shit.
Volnak, please do what you need to do here. So I over to me. I'm telling you, just
as he's rambling along and just going like, you know, I'll eat you. Just like, I just grab my short sword and come up behind him like as he's on the ground.
Maybe right as you're like about to slit his throat, I just turn and maybe like, can I have like an incantation for when I sacrifice something for the old one?
Killing a prisoner isn't really a sacrifice. There's got to be a ritual. You'd have to like carve his organs out and stuff. It can't just be.
So it'd have to be a lengthy thing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I turn and say, wait for the. Never mind. Go ahead. Then turn around quickly.
I'll shit you out.
Yeah. So he's just like shouting profanity, and you come up behind him, Volnak, and you just like grab him and cut his throat, or.
Yeah. I just go, shh. Quiet now.
Yeah, so you say that, and as the sword comes up, he's like, fuck. And then he just out. And yeah, they squirts some blood on you, and then goes limp.
All right. I'm standing there with Azrael as this is all happening behind us. So I'm just like, well, this is the diagram. I hope this creature was not screwing with us. Perhaps you can be the one to twist the knobs?
What is that scribble?
Never mind. You never were the smart one. Just like,
I'm not a very intelligent man.
I carry on. We must go to the tree. Perhaps there is no traps for us, as this creature said.
I think we can trust that what he told you is probably accurate, considering what you can do and what you did to him.
I didn't do anything of any nature. I simply just befriended the man.
Let's move on.
Just very persuasive.
I'm very persuasive when I need to be.
And I'm not an idiot. Let's move on.
I would argue that as well, but we must be going. I just continued down the thing.
All right, so you go into the house, and you know most of its walls are still up. There's like a middle wall that kind of exists. There's a sort of a section above, like to the north, with a smaller, like a shed or something. But from here, it's impossible to tell with the vagaries of time, you know, what this was ever used for in the first place. It is long gone to rot. But as promised, there's a big dead tree growing up out of the middle of it, and more or less, the diagram you've made and the tree and the ground look the same. So there's a process that you can begin going through to disarm the trap and to open the secret way below. Okay.
Yeah, I start the process.
Okay. So as you're doing that, what are the other two of you up to?
I'm just outside washing the piss off of my boot, trying to clean it as best as I can.
Okay. And Volnak, where are you?
Just keeping watch while, you know, the two of them are attending to what they're doing.
Are you inside or outside?
Sorry, we have a map that we're seeing.
No, I'm just asking.
No. I guess. Where are you, Ezra?
I'm just outside the door.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Okay, you're Ezra. Okay, all right. So you two are the ones that. Well, let's get a dexterity roll from Raziel first. So Raziel, while you have instruction, which allows you to figure out what it is you need to do,
Right.
having the physical dexterity to do it might be another matter. So let's have you make a DC 12 dexterity save.
Would studying this and having this there give me advantage on this in any way?
It lets you make the roll in the first place.
All right. Well, I don't have inspiration, and I have a 0 in dex. So let's see how this goes.
Okay.
10-10.
Okay.
Even
Fine.
kill across the way.
Yeah, totally the most average possible thing. You're taking your time. You're working on it. There are a few things where like your hands are like a little large for the mechanisms, but you're able to like use a knife or something to like fix what you need to do. And as you're working on it, because it's going to take you a little bit to disarm, outside, Volnak and Azrael, you hear what sounds like a cloth like tearing sound, like this kind of ripping noise. And right in front of you, you see a patch of. It's hard to describe because it's not really a thing you have to use your imagination. It's not a real thing you could have seen. Like the space in front of you tears open. Just the empty space like rips slightly. And you see clawed hands emerge from the rip, pull them open, and some creatures begin to emerge from the rip. You hear on the other side of the building, Raziel, to the northeast, you hear the same rending sound as these creatures begin to emerge from space, essentially.
Can we go stealth?
No, they are looking right at you. Let me move you into the map view.
So did he fuck something up?
No. You see two kind of like they're like ape-like creatures. They're short. They're vaguely bipedal. They have like long, kind of gorilla-like arms, like walking on their knuckles. They have big, like paunch bellies, and then their back legs are like hog's legs. They're like fat and thick and have hooves on the end. Their faces are somewhere between an ape and a pig. They have porcine snouts, a snaggle of like broken teeth, and a huge meaty hump on their back. And these two come like lumbering out of this rend, followed by a third creature it's more mouth than it is anything else. It's sort of vaguely spherical shaped, but is mostly just a huge open mouth with many layers of sharp teeth. It has two arms out front and another two out back, kind of around the radius of its body, and then two kind of globular, like blind-looking eyes set on either side of the sphere. And it comes like lumbering through the rend as well. So yeah, we should probably roll initiative real quick.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I assume you. I'm trying to decide if Raziel, like,
What?
you're pretty occupied with the thing, Raziel. Why don't you make a
Razio the shit out here. Let's fight it. There.
make a perception check to see if you'll get an action on this first turn. We'll say DC 10. Aced it. Okay.
What? There's tearing?
even though your mind is very focused, some part of your consciousness, you hear the creatures. So yeah, you can go ahead and have a.
Do you want me to keep that 7?
Yes. Yeah. Let's add you to the order. All right, Raziel with a 7. Let me roll for these things.
Oh wow!
And then this
I
will
get to go before something.
I do
Yeah.
have to say, I like what Hooch said in the chat. This is what happens after Adam plays Bloodborne. Yeah.
All
He
right.
gets transported to this sort of medieval-looking castle. Like,
Everyone,
I-
damn.
God,
There's
I
a
hate-
guy with a bag who just stares at you, and then he fucking puts you in it.
Man, I hate this. I've played with DMs that do that, where they're like, they'll go see a movie, and then the session immediately after, you're like, this is just because you saw Lord of the Rings. This is the only reason.
yeah.
All right.
The Battle of Elm's Deep.
Yeah. Elm's Dark. The great kingdom of Lolthorian. Okay, go ahead and active Volnak. So you see these creatures emerge from this sort of like empty rend in space. What are you gonna do?
Gonna attack them. That's
All right.
what I'm gonna do.
Go for it.
The only way that I know how, with my fists and such. And whatever, I'm gonna go attack him. Guess I'd go here and just get a hold on. If they're from another plane and they take damage a different way, I'm gonna be fucking pissed, which is probably what's happening right now.
Maybe.
Well, we all know until you try.
Yeah, let's just see. I'll be the guinea pig. Pow! I didn't hit.
With an 11, you do.
Oh fuck! Okay, cool.
They might not have
Things
armor.
are lumbering and slow.
Pow!
Okay, for
Nice.
9 damage. Okay. Do you want to? You don't have. You have your key points because you took a short
Do
rest.
they look damaged?
Yes. Yeah. You cut at its rubbery hog flesh, and there's a splash of dark blood.
Does it seem alarmed by this?
No, but that doesn't matter really. Like you're cutting into it. You can feel flesh and blood and bone. Like
It's another worldly creature.
Okay, sure.
Oh, I need to roll
Just
for the
attack at
hump.
once. I could take the dodge action right without a key point, or no.
No, you have to spend the-
We've been over this so many times. I'm going to keep asking. But, yeah. Dodge action is just the only thing you do, basically, right?
yes, that would just give you advantage on any attacks against your
All right,
fist.
fuck it. We'll do a key point. Do a flurry.
Do a little flurry and max.
Oh, flurry. Oh, yeah.
All right, key point, flurry of blows. Okay, yeah, your unarmed strike hits.
Knock that motherfucker down.
Okay, and yeah, your second one hits.
Knock it down twice, max.
Okay, and what
Knock it
effects do you
prone.
want on that last one?
Knock it prone.
Should I knock it prone? Okay.
If he knocks it prone on the, because he didn't. If he knocks it
just
prone on the
skipped- he
first
just-
one, does the second one get advantage?
It would have, but he just skipped right past.
You
it, so-
motherfucker, Max.
Nothing happened on that one. So it's Dex for the prone.
Yeah.
12. It is not knocked prone.
Okay.
All right. Still alive. You don't knock it down, but you do lay into it. You deal a fair amount of damage. Raziel, what are you going to do?
I don't have line of sight, right? Because this is like a weird stone thing right here.
Yes. Yeah,
Little
these
stone
walls are-
dorage.
Yeah, they're all high enough to
How
walk.
far are they? Okay, I will go out to there. And I will hex the one that Max just attacked for a bonus action.
Okay.
And then I will whoops. Sorry, I'm seeing if okay, it's a fucking only humanoids, god damn it. What does this do? Yeah, we'll just do a little Eldritch blasting.
Okay. Not so much.
Yeah, 10. Does that hit?
no.
Oh,
I
so they have
definitely-
11 AC. Okay.
All right. So you fire Eldritch Blast. You miss. You hit this tree behind it, and bark flies everywhere.
The hawk has 4, so I'll give advantage to Azrael, who's not on the. Did you roll initiative?
Perfect. Azrael's up next after the Maw
For some
Demon.
reason his name
Oh,
is
his name's not there, right? I got you.
Let me see about that for you. There you go. Should show up now.
Cool.
Anyway,
Go
okay.
ahead, Azrael.
So
Never
well,
mind.
the
Yeah,
the
the Maw
Maw
Demon's gotta-
Demons first.
Maw Demon's got to kill Max first.
So this one, this loping garbage can of a monster comes like running up towards you. It's like split down the middle. I don't know if y'all could see this, but this is the like official token for it.
Ugh.
Oh, I've seen this creature before.
Yeah, so it comes like rolling up to you, blah, tries to grab you, and it's like grumbling hungrily and tries to just like shove its mouth over your body and chew you up. So it's gonna make an attack. It's bite.
He's hurt, by the way, Max.
18. So you take 10 damage.
sick.
So it comes running
That's
up, grabs
low.
your wrist, yanks you down towards it, and then chomps down on your body.
11 HP.
And then let me just switch to my other thing here. Okay. I guess I'll put this on so you can see it now. Behind you, Raziel, there's another one.
Dope.
Comes running up from behind.
That's not good.
Azrael, it is your turn.
All right, now I have advantage on my swing. So I'm getting assisted.
Yes, yeah, the bird is giving you an assist on your first attack.
All right, seeing that the big one's probably the biggest threat, I'm going to run up here and take a swing at it.
All right.
With advantage. You too.
Nice. Didn't even need it.
And boom.
Hell yeah.
And I will go ahead and smite it as well.
Yes,
Probably a
it does.
demon.
Yeah, and I'll take extra D8 because it's a demon.
It is indeed. It is a fiend.
So 21. Wow. 28 damage.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
28. Nice.
Fucking sick.
So what does this great radiant divine smite attack with Baldur look like?
The sword from my hands, this just bright light just goes up and makes the entire sword glow, and then you just see this flash of light when it connects to the creature. And when it's a demon, you just see this even fiercer just glow of just heavenly wrath just hammer down on it.
Blasts of light. Okay, the thing shrieks in terror as you rend its flesh, but its hunger for life remains. It does not die. Okay, so now
Wrench it up.
Yeah, let me bring up these.
I'm excited to go down, Adam.
Whoa.
Whoa, hi.
Whoa.
All right, well, now we're just okay. No mention on the double teaming of the goat earlier, but this one, yeah.
All right. Boop. Let's see, 10, 15, 30. Okay, so only one of these can attack you, but two of them come running out. So Raziel, yeah, from the other side of the building, loping towards you on their greasy gorilla arms, these two demons emerge, and one of them gets to attack. The other one will attack on the next turn if it's still alive. So direction number one is going to use its bite attack on you first, which misses, right? Or does it-
No, that's a hit. I have 11 AC.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so just one hit with the bite, and you take 6 piercing damage.
All right. 13 HP.
Okay, and then the dretch here. This one is going to attack Volnak. So one attack, 2 attacks, no hits. All right, Volnak, you're able to dodge, and then the last one, because he's not threatened yet, he's going to go 10 feet here. I think. Let me see. Yeah. Nope, 10 feet there. And then he's going to use Fetid Cloud. So he lopes forward. His stomach like bulges and grumbles, and then he belches a disgusting cloud of green gas. So for 1 minute, the area will be obscured, and anyone that starts their turn in the area has to make a DC 11 con save or be poisoned.
Which one did this?
It's action. It's this one.
Okay.
I'll draw out the cloud. Let me just add it.
Okay, a 10-foot radius. Okay.
Let's
I'm
see.
just in it.
Gas cloud. Okay, so and it's
Gross.
so he would do like there. Blech.
Am I still hit by it then, I guess?
Yeah.
You're going by what I see, yeah.
Yeah, he just didn't want to hit his friends. So on your turn, you'll have to make a roll. So you move 10 feet, belched, and then he's gonna go. Let's see. He can go another 20 feet, so he'll go over here. Okay, Volnak, you begin your turn in the gross cloud. Can you
Question.
make a save?
Yeah, I'll
Yes.
do that. Let me do this.
Yeah, DC 11 save.
Okay. D. What am I doing?
DC 11
Con
Constitution
save.
saving
You got to roll
throw.
11 or higher. Yeah.
Gotcha. Constitution. Phew.
There you go.
Nailed it. All right. Quick
You
question.
you're not poisoned, but you'll want to get out of this cloud. before
Sure. It said it takes an entire turn, right, for Radiant Soul. to activate?
It's an action. Yeah.
An action. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. It should take me out of the cloud and presumably their attacks because I'm in the air.
Yeah. I mean, you can act and then you can move. So let me just take a look. Full neck. I'm just going to put it in the chat so everybody can see what it does.
When I'm flying like that, I can swoop down, attack, and then get the fuck out of there, right?
It's as long as it's part of your move. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So you unleash divine energy and gain wings, and it would be 30, but you're a monk, so a 40-foot fly speed for 1 minute. As well, once per turn, you deal an additional radiant damage equal to your level when you hit. So wings sprout from your back.
Yeah.
So let's say Volnax, Radiant Soul. And I'm going to put this on the order here. Here we go. And it starts at 10, and it goes after you do. There you go. All right. So you have wings.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
So now I can attack and then move. Yeah.
If you move, they will get opportunity of attacks on you.
That is true.
Yeah, but then I'll be away from any other attacks at all.
Yeah.
From the ground.
That's true. Yep. They'll get the reactions on you, but then you'll be above the cloud. All you gotta do is fly 10 feet up, and it's just all gross on the ground.
Let me think about this for a second. Use Radiant Soul. I have 2 key left. I could use a key point and take the...
Really should go all out here.
Huh?
I said he should go all out because I'm not going to live very long.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'll just... I will flurry... I can attack and then move. All right. So let me do Flurry of Blows. No. If I do Flurry of Blows, that takes away my bonus action, right?
You actually can't attack.
So also,
You can't attack. Your main action is done. Your
Okay, okay.
wings sprouting is your main action.
it only makes sense to move, so I'm moving.
Okay.
I fly up, I guess. And...
All right. So let me do my attacks here.
Yeah,
and
'cause
I have
he gets
to, well, it still unleashes radiant damage.
No. It deals radiant damage when you hit. So it's like you can deal 3 more damage on a hit once per turn.
That would have been good to know.
It says right there.
I know, I didn't read it. I'm not saying it wasn't my fault.
Fair.
This is a new ability that I've never used before, so...
Yeah.
So the Dretch is going to make a claw
Also, they're
attack.
getting attacks on you because you didn't disengage.
And then
Well, that's why I was asking about the key point. I'm able to do that, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. If you want to spend a key point to disengage, so you could
That's
do.
what I was asking about.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. You can do that. So they won't use it.
That was what I was going to do.
Okay. So you disengage. Now you can move. Where do you want to be?
Go... I don't know. I'm above them, right? So they can't
Well,
do
no,
shit.
you're on the ground now. You have 40 feet of movement. You could go straight up 40 feet. You could go up
Yeah.
20 and over 20.
I think it goes straight up.
Okay. So you're still where you are, but
Attack me
you're
presumably there, and I want to stay within striking distance if I can swoop down and then attack, you know?
okay. So you're up in the air, 40 feet, I guess. Is what you want to do?
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Great. Raziel, it is your turn.
I guess what bonus actions do I have here? Let's see. Not really any except the hex. And necrotic shout for me is an action, right?
It's an action for everybody, yeah.
Okay. I will cast invisibility on myself. And then would they get an attack of opportunity on me if I left?
Yeah, but you'd be invisible.
So I'd have disadvantage on that?
Yeah, they'd have disadvantage to hit you.
I mean, they're going to chase me anyways. The farthest I could go is like there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's... But then the Maw Demon would probably get an attack next round.
That's probably your best option to survive because
Yeah.
at least disadvantage with the invisibility.
Yeah, I will move... can I move there? With this event... Or with...
No, because there's a wall right there. You have to go
Oh,
around.
I have to move.
Go
So
around that guy.
5 feet and then 25
No,
feet from here.
You can't go into him. You have to go
Up?
here and then 25 from there.
Okay, 25 from here. I will go...
Like any of these. This is a bush, so you can't.
Okay. I didn't know if that was a tree or bush.
Yeah, it's difficult terrain. It's a bush.
Yeah. I'll move over here. So 2 attacks on me with disadvantage.
For the purpose of hiding. Yeah. Okay. Attack rolls against it have a disadvantage. So they'll both make a claw attack as you scramble away. Disadvantage. So 1 hit.
All right.
Okay. Take 5.
All right.
And then they've lost track of you. Now you're hidden.
Great. I'm at 8.
So this is the thing. They won't chase you now. They'll just go for an easier target.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you invisibly scamper away.
And
Okay.
then Hawk advantage to Azrael.
Okay. All right. So the Maw Demon, the one that's nearest Azrael, will attack. Got a 19. So Azrael, you take 10.
Mm-hmm.
Chews on you a little bit. And then the other one was all excited about eating Raziel, but now I can't find him, so he's just going to go wander around. He's like, trying to find you, like, where are you? Like, sniffing the air, drooling all over the place. He knows you're out here. He can smell you. He just can't find you. So he comes running around, like, pops around the corner. Just, I imagine these Maw Demons as, like, if this were a show, they would be like Muppets, basically, like big, gross Muppets. And there's somebody underneath the camera just, like, flailing him around on the screen.
Right.
Azrael, it is your turn.
Okay. I will.
You have an advantage on your attack, by the way.
Yeah, I will go ahead and use inspiration for the saving throw against the cloud.
Ah, yes, good call.
Okay, inspiration saving throw. Okay, didn't need it.
Yeah, you're fine. You're not poisoned.
Then I'm going to move back around like that. I went up and around him.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah,
Yeah.
the way where you didn't get it.
Then I have advantage on the attack. I whispered about her. May the fountain guide us. And swing. 19
Yes, you strike the demon.
or 13. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you wreck him. You cleave the beast in twain. I think you like its mouth is open and you get it right in between its jaws and just cut through to the ground and the thing just peels apart. And immediately starts to just turn into a bubbling mass. Like just turns to goo.
Upon seeing the demon die, just this great relief of all this frustration. I just feel a surge of this. I just want to kill shit now. Empowered.
It's an appropriate feeling to have at this moment. Okay, all right. So the Dretches. Now the one down here, his target is up in the air, so he's just gonna go and he's gonna run after the paladin. So here comes 2 attacks. So a bite and a claw. And what's yours?
16, so 1 hits.
Okay, so the bite hits for 3.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, and then these other guys.
What's your HP at?
10.
10? Okay.
Okay, so another one comes up. He gets 2 attacks.
If I survive this, I'll be shocked.
2 misses.
Okay.
Lucky so far. All right, and the other Dretches, I don't think they can get all the way to you and still attack. Let's see. No, they can get through the cloud, so they'll come and surround you for next turn.
You're definitely dead next turn. That's without a doubt.
Suddenly, you know that urge that you had to kill shit? Well, you're now surrounded by demons, and they're ready to tear you apart and drag you to hell. So, Volnak, it is your turn. You are 40 feet in the air. What would you like to do?
Yeah, fucked up going 40 feet in the air. I'm going to go 20 feet down and shoot a dart at the hexed one.
Okay. All right. So you drop 20 feet as your movement and then throw a dart.
Yep.
Go ahead. You hit.
Nice. This will take extra damage, right? Because the
No, the hex only works for damage that comes from the warlock.
Comes from me, yeah.
Oh, wait, no. I'm talking about the divine Radiant
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh,
once,
yeah.
Once
Additional
per
radiant
turn.
damage.
Yeah, once per turn you can do 3 more damage.
Yeah. So this will be an extra 3.
Nice. 9 damage. You kill it.
All right.
Nice.
I'll move Hex to the one next to it.
You throw like your silver feather dart at it, and it kills the thing. Okay, so Raziel, it is your turn.
Yep.
And you want to move the hex to the one next to it?
Yeah, I'll start with Hex to the next one.
Okay.
And then, can I move through that bush right there, or do I need to go above it?
It counts as difficult terrain, so you can move through it, but it's 2 squares.
So I will move 10 feet there. I will literally go the furthest possible in the corner.
Okay.
And then I will Eldritch Blast that one.
Okay, which will take your invisibility away.
That's fine. Can I use my hawk advantage on me now, or do I need to save it? Or like, because when I guess what I'm asking is, when do I apply the advantage from the hawk? Because I rolled its initiative and it was a 4. So
Yeah, it's supposed to be on the hawk's turn, so
Okay.
you can't use it for yourself now. You determine
Okay.
it. Basically, do it right after your turn every time.
Gotcha. Okay. I think I still want to Eldritch Blast. Yeah, I'll Eldritch Blast that target.
Okay.
14?
You have advantage because you're casting from invisibility.
Oh, from invisibility, right?
Nice.
So you hit.
5 plus. What? What? That was bad. 9 damage.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So you blast it from behind. Your invisibility peels away like a snake shedding its skin, and the creature howls in anger as it realizes you haven't run off and are still here to fight.
All right, I'll give the hawk advantage to Azrael.
Okay. All right. Here comes the Maw Demon. Hungry hippo. Coming to get you. He doesn't get to attack this turn, but he comes rambling over like.
What happens if I just step out of the area and then come back in next turn?
Yeah, you can't zone him. So the other Maw Demon is dead.
Not a video game, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, we could assume that there's like a near infinite amount of like trees and shit
I
behind
got you. I got you.
Yeah, he'll chase you around. Okay, Azrael.
I say, dear fountain, please heal me. And I touch my chest and heal myself for 15 with lay on hands.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
that's your action.
Mhm.
15 hit points back. Any bonus actions or moves?
Don't, can't really do anything. I'll just stay where I am.
All right. So, the Dretch at the bottom, who has not cast his fetid cloud yet, he does so, and he's gonna put it. Let's see. He's gonna go there, and then he's gonna go. He's gonna move. Okay. And then the other 2 dretches are going to attack you. So bite, claw.
1 hit, right?
One hit.
First bite does 6. Second dretch, bite, claw. Bite does 4.
Horrible.
All right.
Could always be worse.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Volnak, it is your turn.
Okay.
Oh, and that one that this one, the one that ran away. If you still have a reaction, you can take a swing at him.
Oh yeah, I could. I'm.
And you have advantage on this, right?
No, I already used the advantage on this. Wait, or did I?
No,
I didn't
you haven't attacked yet.
Yeah, you haven't attacked yet, so you have advantage on this attack.
Oh, thank fucking God. 20.
20,
Yeah, you hit.
Kill him.
13.
Very close. He's grievously injured.
That's the guy that already took
I
11.
already fucked him up for, yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
They don't all have the same hit points. Some of them are stronger than others. But this one's very, very nearly dead. He like stumbles towards you, big gouge in his side. You could push him and he'd fall over.
This is next to me, right? The one next
yes,
to me.
yeah.
Okay.
Volnak, it's your turn.
Yeah. So I'm just making sure I'm understanding this right. I'm 20 feet above. Can I fly down 20 feet, do a flurry of blows on this guy, and then fly back up 20 feet?
Yes, but he'll get an attack of opportunity on you.
He will, huh? Okay.
Yes.
And how much health do you have?
I have not much. It's like 11.
Okay.
I'm thinking I'm just going to shoot from above and try to just do extra. I'm doing extra damage with the darts with radiant.
You could try to hit the one that I just hit, and it's nearly dead. Like one dart would kill it, probably.
Which one was it?
The one that's right next to him with the hex on it.
Down here with the purple top.
Yeah, let me do that. Try if I'm firing darts, I could do that. So I'll fire a dart over at this dude who's hexed.
Okay. And your elevation is, what do you say, 20 feet?
It's 20 feet above right
Okay,
now.
I'm just going to put a little counter next to you. Okay, so you're staying 20 feet up. You're going to throw a dart.
Throw a dart.
Which target?
At this one, the one that's hexed.
Ah, okay, yeah, the most weak one. Okay, go for it.
Yep. All right. Dart.
You miss.
I am a failure.
You throw it and you miss, unfortunately. Okay. Raziel?
I don't have any bonus actions. I think.
Could you do the invisibility trick again?
Can I? How does that work, Adam? Do I have to have invisibility prepared twice?
Nope. I don't think so.
many spell slots do you
With
have?
warlocks, it's just you just use the slots based on the spells you have, right?
Yeah, I guess I don't have to prepare spells. I just use slots. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's right.
exactly.
I mean, I could, Dan, but I could also just, if I do that, I could also just.
Yeah, you could probably
Dodge.
finish that guy off.
Well, I mean, the other thing is I could just dodge.
Yeah, I think you can do that too.
The best thing for you guys would be if I killed that, I guess, because I'm gonna die. No, I'm gonna go down. I have what, 8 HP? Yeah, I have 8 HP, so I might as well just go down swinging. I guess.
Yeah, you could try to finish him off, or you could dodge, try to maybe tank him for one more round. I don't know.
Yeah,
You have 8 HP.
What's your AC though?
11. I'm gonna get hit.
Yeah, even with disadvantages, that's still
Even with
very-
disadvantage, is pretty shitty.
Mhm.
Fear Wings does nothing. It basically gives them a chance to get disadvantage on my attacks or on attacks against me, so it wouldn't benefit at all. Yeah, I'll just Eldritch Blast the one right in front of me, I guess.
Okay. All right.
20.
So you're at disadvantage because you have a creature within 5 feet of you, but it doesn't matter. His AC is
15.
not 15.
Okay.
You're fine.
6 plus.
Literally any amount of damage would kill him.
He had 1. That sucks. 11.
Yeah. So you basically just like reach out and like touch him as he steps up to you, and he just blows apart.
And then I could disengage is an action, right?
Disengage is
So
an action.
I'd have to
You run
just,
for it, but the Maw Demon will get a chance to bite you.
yeah, then it gets a
that would
second
hurt quite a
attack
lot.
next round.
Yeah, that'd give him more
Yeah.
chance.
All right. I fucking just brace and give
Hold your
advantage to
Move the
Azrael
hex.
from the
Can't you
hawk.
now?
And move the hex, yeah,
Move
to
the hex at
the...
the beginning of your next turn.
Okay.
All right, here comes the Maw Demon.
No.
It's a miss.
Oh my god.
Yes, fuck
Miss
you,
it.
Mob Demon. You suck.
So you literally like, yeah, you get your arms in there. He can't bite you. He's trying really hard to just shove you into his mouth, but it's not working. Azrael.
All right.
Stretches. What are you gonna do? Oh, you're in a cloud.
Oh,
so
thank God.
make the
Okay.
save. Yep.
That
Save.
was a hell of a save.
Then I shall move in between the two, so I'm out of the cloud.
Okay.
I'll take advantage. All right, then my best chance here is to kill one of them.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I'm gonna swing on the one to my right,
Okay.
and here we go. 18
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. You hit.
or
Yeah, hell yeah.
Holy shit.
Wow, is that
All
max damage almost? It's 1 off. Wow, that is max damage.
max damage.
Holy
You,
shit.
you kill him. One swing. Just
Fuck yeah.
Smite his ass and cut him right in half.
yeah. Just rip him open.
My divine fury is just my rage is unquenchable right now. I just want to destroy all of these things.
And you're doing a great job of it. All right. So the remaining Dretch is going to bite and claw you. So bite and claw.
Both miss.
And they both miss. Yeah.
What's your AC?
Good to go.
15.
16. All right. Volnak, you want to jump in there?
I'm trying to figure out who to attack. I'm thinking the Maw Demon.
Or if you get the Maul Demon, if you get the little guy down, which has 15 health exactly, then I can run down there and smite it for big damage.
Little guy down.
If I can't run for the little guy, he'll opportunity attack me.
We're talking about this dude.
Yeah, the little guy right there is 15 health. Like,
Yeah.
you could probably, if you do a key, you could probably.
Yeah, I could fly down and do flurry of blows.
It's 3 attacks. Yeah.
Chances
Yeah.
are very good.
I'll do that. Guess I'll go right there.
Okay.
If I can, if that movement makes sense.
So you want to fly to there.
Yep.
So that's 15 feet. And then another 20 down to the ground. So yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And then flurry.
Kill him, Max. Kill him,
Okay,
Max.
so
Like
attack first.
Regular attack.
Regular
Boom.
Okay, so you missed that regular attack.
Missed that one, and then use the last key point to flurry.
2 more. And do them one at a time. Yeah, first one hits. Roll damage.
You can knock
7.
him down. Use
Okay.
your dex thing to knock him down, Max.
Thank you, Dad.
That was a very
It was very condescending because last time he forgot. So this time he'll remember because there was a moment where he was spoken to condescendingly.
You know, it wasn't even that it was so condescending. It was just the tone of voice was perfectly dad.
That's true. That's true.
Good hustle, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. So dex save, get knocked down,
Yeah, I still have another strike too.
knocked prone. All right. Now you have advantage on this next hit.
All right, hitting him.
Thank God.
19.
Nice.
Okay. And then how much more? Another 7.
7.
Oh, he's
Oh,
1
and,
HP.
Awesome.
and you get 3 damage.
Oh yeah, 3 damage from the radiant.
All right. So that's what kills him, right? He was 3 away from getting killed on that last hit, but the last punch, you know, your hand, you can describe it, but what does it look like when you use your radiant energy to kill him?
Yeah, the last punch, it's like another. It looks like the other punch, but instead of just like regularly, like just sitting into the flesh of it, it makes contact, and there's just a light explosion from his fist. Like his fist glows, and then it just explodes
Awesome.
into the creature. This like energy, this radiant energy, just blasts him.
Cool. Yeah, it dissolves. It dissolves into the onslaught of your divine power. So that leaves only the Maw demon remaining.
You kill the thing and you just hear.
So Raziel, it is your turn.
Move Hex over to him. And
Okay.
then I will cast Armor of Agathis to give myself 5 extra HP. And if he attacks me, he takes 5 cold damage.
All right.
Very
So
nice.
I'm at 13 HP right now.
Okay.
And he does 2d8
The Maw demon
plus 2 or something like that.
will attempt to take a bite out of you. Okay.
At least it wasn't a crit.
He gets you. He deals you 10 damage.
Great.
Yeah, all right.
He takes 5 cold damage.
5, which is partially resisted. Okay.
Give advantage, by the way, from the Hawk to Azrael.
Okay, Azrael, your turn.
All right. In my divine fury,
Send me an angel.
disgusting demon, run down to this thing,
Okay, hold your breath, run through the cloud.
hold my breath, and then slam down with advantage.
Oh yeah, you hit him for sure.
And then I will smite as well.
Yes, smite the demon.
Last smite.
Should fuck him up.
6 plus.
Extra 6 plus the 1d8. Yeah.
Oh, is it 10 extra? Oh, okay.
So yeah,
19.
so 19 damage. Just
Nice. It doesn't
Slam down.
doesn't kill him, but it's a very powerful hit. All right, Volnak, your friends are tangling with
Oh.
Maw.
Sorry, he should have taken 10 cold damage. You can either say that he has that or not, because it's a higher, because you cast the spells at the highest spell slot. So at 2nd level or higher, both the temporary hit points and the cold damage increase by 5 each spell slot level cast.
Oh, I mean, you don't have to cast it at the higher slot.
I mean, I should though. There's
you
no other
didn't.
point. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's up to you.
Yeah. For the future, just remember. Yeah, you just tell me I'm casting it at a higher level.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Volnak's turn.
Volnak, yeah, what are you gonna do?
I guess fly as close as he can over to here and just shoot a dart ish. No, I could get there and attack, couldn't I?
yeah, you got
I should be able to do it. Kind of like
Fly.
hovering on the ground, going like like that.
Yeah.
Hold,
Yeah,
hold my
Fly
and
forward.
attack with the short sword.
Okay. That is a hit. Yes. Okay. And do you want to flurry or just do one more
I
attack?
can't flurry anymore, so just one more unarmed strike.
All right.
Hell yeah, and it's a crit.
Nice.
Nice.
10 plus the 3.
How do you knock a maw
Three.
demon down? Do you just?
Well, you don't have to. You kill
I think
it.
he's
Oh,
dead. I
nice.
was gonna say, I'm pretty sure he's fucking dead.
Yeah. You just fly over and you know, it's actually a really cool effect because there's this like gas cloud. You just fly out of it sword
Yeah.
first.
Nice.
That's what I thought it would look really cool, like hover flying over, like.
Nuked. Cool. All right. Yeah. So you take the Maw Demon apart with your divine fists of fury, and then the clouds dissipate, and it gets quiet.
We did it.
That was a very hard fight.
I was
I needed that so bad.
fucked up a little bit, but it's all right.
Yeah. I'm just like heavy breathing. I will go finish the traps inside. Make sure that no creatures spawn again.
I think after I
walking
kill him,
towards
I'd
the side.
sheath the sword and just like come flying, like hovering back down
Yeah, and then your wings like fade.
as the radiant energy and wings kind of tuck back.
Nice. Cool. Okay. So there's apparently something about. Let me check the page reference, JP, for future.
Yeah, warlocks always cast every spell at highest
You
spell.
like
slot.
yeah, you have to cast it at the highest one, whether you want to or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which doesn't matter. I should have said it was level 2 anyways. I just didn't know that
Yeah.
that spell had a modifier on it.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Cool. All right. So, yeah, you finish opening up the traps, and when you're done, when you activate the last switch, the front, like a cabinet, the front of the tree cracks open, and there is a stone staircase that winds down into the earth.
I like walk out of the little stone area, say it's open. Do you wish to rest before we go in?
I'm so exhausted. I need a smoke after that. Oh, so good.
We should be careful. Perhaps we could rest inside.
Yeah.
Might as well.
If you wish to perhaps go down the staircase somewhat, I could put a spell at the bottom to warn us if anyone is coming up.
That would be great. Then we just have to watch only one of the sides.
It sounds like the wisest course.
Okay, so I go down and we'll rig the alarm spell.
Okay.
And apparently I think that's free because it comes from...
The ritual?
Well, it's a ritual, but it also... Or yeah, I guess rituals don't use spell slots. That's why it's free. Yeah, you're right.
Just takes 10 minutes to cast it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can cast it as a ritual.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so you alarm the entrance, or
We will alarm down the stairs and camp at the top of the stairs.
sure. Okay, cool. Yeah, camping on the stairs. That's gonna be real comfortable. But that's okay. You can rest here. I feel like, yeah, like camping. If you're camping in a stairwell, a short rest would be fine. But if you want to take a long rest, you're gonna have to make like a con check. It won't be hard, but like sleeping on stone stairs is not
Well,
conducive.
this is technically a building, whereas this is like a ruined building, right? It's not actually.
There's no roof. Yeah, you could camp up there, but there's lots of entrance points.
Yeah.
That like trying to get a full 8 hours of sleep on stairs, or even like 6 hours of sleep on a stone staircase, it's not gonna be a thing.
Long rest is what I'm going for.
Are you out of...
I'm out of key. I'm out of hit die.
I'm out of literally everything.
I have 11 hit points. We're all low HP. Like, we need a long rest
Yeah.
before we.
Okay.
go into this
Well,
invasion.
if
Almost
anything, we could go camp away from here. The alarm is still at the bottom of the stairs, so we know if something's coming
Yeah.
up.
Let's do that.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a smart move.
Yeah. So we'll camp away from here.
And did these guys have any loot? I mean, they're fucking demons.
No, their bodies just
I'm assuming.
their bodies turn to gloop. They have no loot.
Yeah. No gloop loot.
Nope.
All right.
Piles of viscera, demon viscera that just turns into dust.
And then the same thing, I guess. Should we just survey the area and just try to find a clearing or whatever would be most suitable?
Okay, yeah,
that makes sense.
whoever's going to do that, maybe while you're casting that ritual, someone else can survey the area and make sure it's safe. Do you guys want to make a survival check with advantage, please?
Yeah. I think
I have a +1.
+2.
Go ahead, Max.
Yes.
15?
Should be enough, I would think.
Yeah, it's no problem. This area is pretty abandoned. Cool. All right. So you take your long rest, and nothing interrupts you as you do.
Great.
Let's hand out some experience. Let me just get the calculator here.
We survived, boys.
Okay, so for that
That was
fight,
a rough fight, yeah.
for that fight, everybody gets 200 experience.
Nice.
Nice.
Max, how much XP have you gotten on this character? 300?
He is with the 200. That would be 13. That would be 1,317.
Okay. So so like 400. So you might actually be level 4 on your other character if you give that XP. Because didn't you get like 500 XP or some shit from?
It was like everybody got 580 from that.
Berg is 1675 of 2,700.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, you still have like 700 to go. Never mind.
Yeah.
600 to go. Gotcha. Do we want to call it here or?
Yeah, I think that
I
makes
think it's
the
a
most
good
sense.
starting point.
Cool. We will we'll stop here then. Don't forget next week, Mr. Perstagitron will rejoin the crew for probably 1 or 2 more sessions, however long it takes to get through this dungeon.
Sick.
Yeah. Yeah. So look forward to that next week. But before we do that, let's do some shout outs. Dan, we'll start with you.
Hi, I'm DansGaming, /DansGaming on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, everything. I'm easy to find. Variety streamer on Twitch, currently playing through a classic Stronghold. It's a very good castle building game that I absolutely love. It's so much fun. Thank you for having me on the show. I'm loving this new Paladin character. It's fun to roll these big numbers with the two-hander. And I can't wait to do some more next week. Thank you guys for having me on the show, and I love doing this every week.
Fantastic stuff. Thanks for coming to the show. Gassy, you're laughing.
Yeah,
You're smiling.
I'm just smiling. I'm
giggling.
Hi.
Look, no one can fucking smile around here, Max. Do some shout outs. Don't fucking smile.
GassyMexican on Twitch and YouTube. I'm a variety caster as well. I may or may not cast right after this, doing some going through Batman episode 4 of the Telltale series. Just keep an eye on my Twitter if you want to see that. I'll let you know whether or not it's happening. I'm gonna get some food beforehand. But yeah, good show. Had fun. It was a little dicey scenario. I fucked up a little bit, but I think I kind of managed to bring it back a little bit. It happens when you're trying, new stuff that you haven't used before. But it's fun. Looking forward to next week having Sean back and having it be fucking sick and hearing old Snidgy's voice. So yeah, we'll see you guys next week. And yeah, thanks again, Adam and everybody for being here and being fucking awesome.
Thank you for being here as well. Adam, last but not least, some shout outs, sir.
Yeah, it's me. I'm Adam. This is a week of hypeness for me because we announced all this other cool shit. So I've been thinking about Nebula Jazz and Swan Song and Core Swords, and we got all kinds of cool shit coming up. So if you have questions about that stuff or want to just hear me get all excited about it, go to community.itmeJP.com because I've been threading about those things of late. I've got a Q&A that'll go up as soon as we're done here if you want to ask about today's episode. Otherwise, though, when I'm not here doing this thing, you can find me on Twitter at skinnyghost or twitch.tv/AdamKoble. I'm finishing up the DLC for Bloodborne right now. So if you want to watch me bash my head against that, I'm actually kind of good at Bloodborne, which is weird. It's super weird for me.
Whoa.
So to come watch me be good at a video game, this is probably your only opportunity. And that's it for me, I think. I'll be back for more of this action next week, ?
What?
God, that Bloodborne DLC. Ooh, that's rough.
Have you started that yet, Adam?
Yeah.
Oh, did you kill the first boss?
Yep. Yeah. It the horse guy with the sword.
Ludwig, yeah.
Yeah, it took me like 10 tries, I think.
That's pretty good for first try.
Yeah,
like
it
I
wasn't
said,
bad.
the thing, and I told him this before, Dan, and Max, you know this as well. Did you do the DLC, Max? You did, right?
I don't think I did the DLC. Which
Okay,
one?
well-
What was it called?
I forgot what it's called.
I don't think I did.
The old hunters.
The Old Hunters,
Oh,
yeah. Dan knows this, and most people that have played it. You either have a really hard time with the first boss or the last boss in the DLC. One of
Yeah,
those
right.
motherfuckers will give you a hard time.
Right now I'm in between. Basically the only place I have to go is to fight Lawrence or the Orphan, and I've tangled with both of them once or twice, but I got to make a decision and go after one next time I play.
Yeah, the
I'm excited
Orphan's
about.
Orphan's kind of a motherfucker. It can be. So have fun with that. We'll figure out or we'll hear his stories from the orphan fight next week probably. So tune into that. We're gonna go record the wrap up video though. If you want to watch that, it's over at patreon.com/rollplay, and that'll be up a little bit later tonight. So thanks everyone for tuning into Court of Swords. We'll see you next Tuesday, at the same time, same place, 4 o'clock Eastern, right here on this channel. We're out though. Bye. See you later. Have a good one.